What's up guys, West Tech Reviews here, and welcome to the video today where I am showing you something weird but quite interesting. It's what I'm calling the emulation station. And the reason I'm calling it that is because I've put a GameCube emulator on here from the Dolphin software, and I have a Wii dongle on the side where you can, a Wii U adapter for GameCube controllers where you can plug in GameCube controllers, and I can play GameCube games on this machine. Now first of all, let me get started by saying what this is. So recently I got my cabinets redone, and from doing that we had a lot of scraps. So there was this one drawer that was a cabinet drawer that was this exact one that gave me the idea, hey, I could build a portable computer or make a emulation machine, and then you could carry it to a friend's house and you could set it down and you could play any GameCube game you wanted to. So that gave birth to this idea, and so over the last several weeks and probably a month or two I've been working on this build. And keep in mind that this whole thing is kind of a concept idea, and this was almost completely made out of scrap wood. So this drawer here is all scrap. This is just pieces I had laying around. The only stuff I paid for were little screws and bolts here and there that I had to mount stuff with, but that was it. And it was really fun to build, and I think you guys would enjoy seeing what it can do. So I'm going to show you some footage of more of the machine itself, and then some gameplay of me playing Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. On here. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Here's what it looks like on the outside, just to tour around. As you can see, I split the two power supply cables for the monitor and the computer power supply. And on from that, I just want to take a look around at the whole thing open here. So when we come around to the side, you see I had to elevate it a little bit to fit the ATX power supply in there. And then another shot from the back here, you see I cut holes to fit the cord for the monitor. And those feet right there I actually got from a PC junkyard from like a stereo system in order to keep it off the floor and prevent it from scratching things. That right there is where I had to splice the power cable and to run it into the power supply to make it look good and have the proper plug in the back. And this is the Wii U adapter I have for it. It's zip tied on. I would have ideally liked to have it on there better, but you know, it's still really cool to be able to put in a GameCube controller in a PC and play all your favorite classic games. And one last thing I'll talk about here is the fans, and that's power supply intake, that's outgoing for pulling the air out of the case, and that's intaking to the CPU. Those are the only three. I was going to put a fourth cover over there on it. I decided not to and just left the cover empty. Alright guys, I think that's all I'm going to do for this video. If you want a more detailed video, let me know in the comments below. And by the way, I'll have the specs for this machine down in the description. And other than that, I'm really happy with the build. It was really cool I've never built anything like this before, but to be able to have this to go, you know, just fold it up with some controllers and the power cable and set it up at a friend's house or go to a party somewhere and be able to set it up and play with friends is a really, really cool concept. And I'm excited to improve on this later and to make it smaller and lighter and maybe make something really, really cool. So stay tuned, and other than that, subscribe to the left and watch my most recent video on the right, and give it a like. Thanks.